Hi, folks. Welcome to What It Takes, a mini-series where I ask the same questions to elite coaches and they talk about what it takes to become an elite coach. I'm your host, Kevin Shaw, and today we are talking with 13-star diamond and 3-time elite coach, Shane Fryer. Shane, welcome to What It Takes.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Very good. Shane, tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Okay, let's see. I'm a mom of 2. My daughter is 14. My son is 10. I live in Connecticut. I'm a wife. Let's see. I've been doing this my whole life, I feel like. I've been a coach for 5 years, and I'm a retired social worker.
Very good. I did not know that about you. Okay, let's dive into these questions. Shane, question number 1. How were you introduced to Beachbody?
I have to thank my son, Joey. He actually drank Shakeology before I did. He moseyed away from me at the gym one night while there was a sharing going on, and I turn around, he's gone, and there's chocolate all over. And that is literally how we started this crazy journey. I knew I needed to address my nutrition. Working out was not a problem for me. It was my eating. Working full time, I did a lot of quick fixes, a lot of lean cuisine. I started to plateau. I was at the gym so long, and I knew I needed to get all my vitamins. I wasn't even taking vitamins. So this was a really easy way for me to do that. And so I grabbed some information. I said I would look into it. And 6 days later, I signed on as a coach.
You might be the only person I ever have met who that's how you got started. That is so cool. Love that story. Okay, so Shane, you're a coach now. Describe what those early days looked like for you.
It was a long time ago. So, there wasn't a great deal of info or training, not a ton anyway, like now. So I just did the activities I was told to do. I'm really good at following direction. Someone tells me what to do and I know that they're successful. I just did those things. Talk to people, invite them, and be present on social media. Honestly, that's really all I did. And to be honest, I was really naive in the beginning. I thought because I found some early success, I've hit Success Club, even I was a coach, like the end of the month, I hit Success Club, like I've never not. I just thought that's what everyone did. It was like expected. So if it's expected, I would just do it. And that's kind of what I did. And I didn't realize that wasn't what everyone was doing. I remember being in this like volume competition really early in and being told like, holy cow, you're like blowing it away. And I'm like, everybody just doesn't do this. I didn't think much about it, honestly. I really simplified it and just did the behaviors.
Very well. That you're not the first person to say that. I have heard that before, and I love that about you because that just shows the type of person you are. You just tell me what to do and I'll do it, not knowing, can you put the blinders on? Great way to start your business. Okay, so Shane, what do you feel are some attributes or habits you have that contribute to your success?
Definitely belief in the product and the company. I think when everything else is said and done, if you have that, I just find this business really easy. If you believe in something, you talk about it. So I think if that's where you're struggling, you have to question, how much do I really believe? And, that comes down to picking a program, drinking a shake 7 days a week, and showing up no matter what. I remember having the flu for the first time in my adult life 2 Marches ago. I've never been that sick. And I remember showing up every day like, gosh, people don't really know how sick I am. But I never wanted a day to go by where someone didn't open up Facebook and see me. It just was never an option. So it never mattered what was happening to me personally. Sick kids, I didn't have any room for error. I was there every day, no matter what. So consistency and true 100% belief in not only the products we have, but in our amazing business.
I can't argue with that. Great advice. Okay, so what advice do you have for a brand new coach who doesn't know where to start? What can they start doing today to achieve long-term success?
Just do what I did. Simplify it. Just do the behaviors. So what does that mean? You pick a program, and you do that program Monday, Tuesday, day 1, day 2, right? You drink your shake no matter what, not 4 days a week, and you don't skip the weekends. You drink it every day, and you make sure when your friends and family and followers open up Facebook, you're the first thing they see every single day, that you're a shining light, that you keep it real, but that you let them know that you're not going anywhere. I think one of the biggest things I see is a coach doing so well, and then something happens and there's 3 days off or a week off, and it's amazing the damage that does. I mean, truly, it's like a sabotage. And it's hard because you have to work harder and harder every time, because people are like, I gotta see if I trust this person. I don't know. She's kind of gone off. He's kind of gone off. And your uphill battle becomes harder and steeper. And it's hard to get past that, especially without a lot of personal development, because every time you start and stop, it's a harder climb. You have to be excited. I say to my team all the time, guys, I'm not a fitness professional. I really don't know that much about nutrition. I don't have special degrees. I'm a mom, I'm a social worker, but I'll tell you this, when I show up, people know when I talk, I mean it. There's an excitement, there's a presence. I think you can learn to get better at it. I don't think you can fake it for very long. So be excited, like, holy cow, who couldn't drink the shake? Everybody needs it. You have to believe that, and just, that has to be your attitude. Like, why are you not drinking this shake? And just show up with that big smile. And I mean, that's all this business is.
I feel your passion. I feel it. I'm a believer. You got me. Okay. Shane, what about the coach who is struggling or is thinking about giving up? What advice do you have for them?
When a coach is struggling, it usually, often, is they're struggling in their own journey, their own fitness, right? So they have to back up and look inside and say, okay, where am I in my health journey? And do I just get back to that? And I just get them back to them. Pick a program. So easy. Just pick a program. Are you having the shake every day? Let's look at something like the Ultimate Reset or something else, but they need a new push. They need something so that they can say, tomorrow's a new day. That's like one of my favorite things about this business. It doesn't matter what's happening right now. You can restart today. You can restart in the morning. All you do is pick a program and start committing to blogging that every day on Facebook and sharing your story. What great accountability that is. So, that's usually it. So that would be my advice to a struggling coach or a coach that's not finding a lot of success. The other thing is, some coaches are rocking their fitness, but they keep it to themselves. Like, I don't want to tell anyone, so they're not inviting. So they look tremendous, they got a crazy transformation, but they're not telling people they can join them. It's like, don't be stingy with this. We have to tell everybody. So that's the second thing. And the third thing is the personal development. They're 99% of the time, any struggling coach is just not doing it. And, I get it. It took me a little bit, but there's a reason it's a vital behavior. It can't be skipped. It cannot be skipped.
There it is. Boy, if you were thinking about quitting, now is not the time. She nailed it right on the head. Great job, Shane. Okay, what is the best advice you've received regarding your personal business?
Okay, this one I still struggle with. Working with the willing. You can show people the way. You can give them the tools, but you can't make them do the activities. You can't make them believe in the products. And so really taking negative energy away from that and finding people that want what we want, what I want, that have a vision, that want more for their life, and going out every day with the mindset, somebody needs this right now today. I have to go do my best to make sure they see me or hear from me, because then you have new energy and that fuels everything. You can focus on what this is all about, and that's people that are looking to change their life and become a better version of them.
Yeah, perfect. Perfectly said. Okay, Shane, now we're on to the speed round. This is where I'm looking for simple, short answers. On average, how much time do you spend working your business?
Okay, I get this a lot. It's very hard to say because I honestly feel we as coaches are always on.
Okay.
That cap is always on. Do I take it off for periods of time? Of course, but I feel like at any moment you could be called to be a coach all of a sudden. You could be in Stop and Shop or whatever grocery store. You could be at your kid's game, right? But sit down, focus time, 4 to 5 hours a day.
Okay. And what's your average SC each month?
I am 10 to 15.
Okay. What percentage of time do you focus on your own business versus your team?
I am probably 60-40 team. That's gotten better. It's a very tough one. Everything I do is for my team, I feel like. So it may even be 70-30, but you have to make a real concerted effort to sit down and do your invites first because I thrive on, building leaders. Like that's my thing. I love building people and elevating them. And so that's where I gravitate to. And so I focus, I have to do my business stuff because, you do what you enjoy the most. And what I enjoy the most is working with my team. So probably 60-40.
All right. That's a very honest opinion. I like that. All right. And what leadership ladder rung are you at right now?
Executive.
Of course you are. Okay, guys, it is time for questions from a hat. Shane has no idea what question I'm going to ask. Shane, here is today's question. Oh, dear, kind of a vain question. Which is your best feature?
Well, I just finished the test group for Shift Shop. So I'm going to say abs.
That's awesome. Love it, love it. Okay, guys, that was the hardest question of the day. Guys, this is What It Takes with Shane Farish. Shane, thank you so much for joining us on What It Takes.
My pleasure.